Here's a simple definition of angles, just to start. An angle is an area where you can stand in where you will have line of sight of the enemy. An angle can be good, bad, or neutral. Good angles occur when you can see the enemy and they cannot see you, or if their play is restricted in some way, either due to motion parallax, map geometry, or just the range of their gun. Bad angles occur when the enemy has an advantage on you from their position. Neutral angles occur when neither of you have the advantage. So those are angles. Now we're going to talk about the different types of angles that we'll encounter on a regular basis within our games. So first up is L shapes. L shapes are angles that have a long side and a short side. When you are playing the long side of an L shape, you are at a disadvantage because you have no way to escape if you need to. When on the short side, you can back up to the corner behind you to reposition. The next up is corners. They're similar to L shapes, except neither side is longer than the other one. This usually means whoever has control of the corner usually has the better position as they can choose when to peek or to take cover. The next is pillars. Large pillars can allow you to take cover and peek out from either side of the pillar unpredictably, as well as to rotate around the pillar to take cover from different angles. However, if you are pushed while holding a pillar, it can often be difficult to reposition without getting caught out in the open. Next, we have off angles and flanks. Off angles and flanks are similar in that both are positions that you take away from the team, where the enemy is looking at your team and not you. When you off angle, you expect to get back to your team safely from that position. When you flank, you hold your position behind the enemy team until the fight is over. Next up, we have chokes. So chokes are less angles and more places that can be good to take an angle on. They're worth mentioning because chokes funnel enemies into a predictable location, allowing you to set up an angle ahead of time and wait for them. The most common choke types are usually doorways and hallways. Next is high ground. High ground angles allow you to gain an advantage because viewing the enemy from the top down makes it harder for an enemy to hit your head. Due to the angle, your body and neck will cover your head hitbox, while they get the opposite effect. Their head will cover their body's hitbox and make them easier to hit. While on high ground, you'll also be able to back up and crouch to take cover behind the floor. Next up, we have movement domes and player normals. Aimer 7's guides go more in depth on this, but a quick summary is as follows. Picture a dome around the enemy player that represents the area they could move to within the next second. When this dome collides with a wall, its size is reduced, causing players to move more predictably. If a player has strafed into the wall, you can reasonably assume that they will move towards where the dome is the largest. This is called the player normal. Trying to reduce the enemy's movement dome is an easy way to start creating good angles without much thought. Hopefully this guide has helped you learn the different types of angles and how to approach them within your games. Thanks for watching.